I'm with Zach Paikin. Zach, you're 20. You're running to be in charge of policy for the Liberal Party at the federal level. What motivated you to make that attempt?
Well, I realized very quickly after the last federal election this past spring in 2011, analyzing a little bit of the results, looking at other defeats that we had succumbed to, 1984, 1958, 1930, I realized that this was different, that we were really getting squeezed, and that our party had one chance to embrace real change, a generational shift, and to create the most open political party in Canadian history. And if we didn't do that, we'd be in real trouble. So I went around the country, gone from coast to coast, met with incredible Liberals, and the ideas we've been presenting have been gaining a lot of resonance, so we're hoping that those ideas are now on the table.
A lot of people feel that there are more people that don't vote in Canada that do vote in Canada. That's a huge block of people, especially young people. As a young person yourself, why aren't young people voting? And if you win this first election or nomination, what are you going to do to introduce policies that are going to bring young people back to politics and back to the Liberal Party?
Well, young people, I don't blame them for not voting. They're being alienated by a system that makes them cynical, right? The hyper-partisan nature of politics right now is just causing that to be a natural consequence. Personally, as National Policy Chair, I don't get to direct any policy myself. I simply oversee the policy process, although I do see a series of progressive policies making their way out through the roots of the party that I expect will be able to come together and hopefully deal with youth engagement. I think that one thing that's going to be very important in not only attracting youth, but several other groups that we've lost over the course of the past several years, is going to be policy promotion, not simply policy cultivation. We've currently got a policy process that deals with policy cultivation, meaning we go from now until 4 years when we have our next platform, and it's an official rigid system. We need to be worrying about how strategic messaging works, because that's how modern campaign is won, especially in the permanent campaign. Day-to-day strategic messaging is extremely essential, and that I think we can use to win back the youth among us.
For you as a young person and as a Liberal, is there one policy or facet of liberalism that attracted you to this party over any other party?
Not one particular policy at all. It's simply my vision for Canada. I've always been someone who's socially progressive, fiscally responsible, and that's what draws me to the Liberal Party. I think that the Liberal Party has also been the party of national unity. I love this country very much. I'm very blessed to have been able to be born here. My ancestors came here as immigrants from Eastern Europe, and I'm going to do whatever I can to make sure that we can have a united, prosperous, strong Canada.
You mentioned a fractured country and party unity. The Liberals have been attacked for not being united, for having their own little civil war. Have they gotten over the curve?
That's what we've got to do right now. And I think that this weekend we've seen a lot of people come together. We've seen a tremendous amount of unity, of positive campaigning, of inclusiveness, and of campaigns that have really engaged the grassroots. So I think that we are starting to get over that curve. We've got to put political infighting in the past, and it's time to bring Liberals together right now.
All right, thank you very much.